It's a late Saturday night. You and your buddies just finished up a night of heavy drinking in the city. You look around the empty streets but are reluctant to call a cab. Maybe you might not even know how. So you pull out your phone and call an Uber. Hopping into the Uber, you ask out loud, what can get better than this? How about a share buyback program your buddy asks in the Uber? The record scratches. Today, the company announced that they would repurchase up to $7 billion worth of shares. Their stock rallied almost 15% on news of this program. Let's talk about why investors may think this is a positive. First, investors may view this buyback as a vote of confidence by management in their own company. Secondly, investors may view this program as confidence by management in their ability to generate future revenues. Instead of spending on research or acquiring other companies, they are blowing loads of cash for their own shares. Lastly, let's not forget the most important part. Investors are greedy by nature. By having a share buyback, they could potentially stand to own a larger piece of that sweet, sweet pie. Right off the bat, we can see that the $47 zone is a very important zone for the stock. It has acted as both resistance and support a couple times, but recently we saw what can happen when the stock gets above that zone. There is also another level of resistance at the $60 zone. Although another rejection occurred off that zone recently, we can see the massive amount of momentum the stock had in absorbing the rejection zone. Since Uber has a lot of momentum, the stock can keep rising like we have seen in the past with others. If a pullback does occur, the $60 zone will be where investors look to go long off the break and retest. A break under that zone could lead to a test of the $47 zone we mentioned earlier. It will be interesting to see if investors keep buying the stock after news of the buyback.